Hello everybody, Stellar Aphid here. I'm back again with my Learning How to Build series. As I showed in my last episode, I built that in around 6 hours. This one took around 30 minutes, since that's the build I built in my last episode. And today we're going to be trying to build something that's kind of like in this cozy style, but we're going to do a starter base. So I'm just going to start that right now. Start out with an outline. The light gray wool will be for where the main house will be. And I do like building on evens, so I'm going to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 blocks long. And then I'm going to build the house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 2 more actually. So this is going to be a pretty decent sized house. And just because the sun is facing that direction, I'm actually going to make the front porch be right here. But I don't think I'm going to do what I did over there, which was have an extruding front porch like this. I think I'll just do that there, then have a small roof overhead like this. So it'll be one stair goes up into there. Maybe have some walls on the sides there. But the roof is not going to be tall, so put that like that. And I'm thinking having an extruding bit, 1, 2, 3 blocks in like this. This will be like the upper loft bedroom area. So I'm going to think of having stairs right here that head up into this upper loft area. That will then extend over into this area. But I think I don't want to have a 2-block gap between that. That doesn't feel right. So I'm actually going to move the stairs back 1 block. Make that 3 blocks tall, a 3-block tall roof, or gap between the loft and the actual roof area. And since this is going to be like that, also I made this room just big enough to where I could have an enchanting setup right here, which is what I want. And in the bedroom will be right up here, like this. It'll have a small balcony, so do something like that. I think that's good. Now this is the stuff I'm going to put in my interior, just the basics. Actually, I need chests, that's a good idea. Chests and barrels. So I can get rid of these wools. There we go. Let's see. The building blocks I might use, since this is going to be like a starter base cabin type of thing, I think I'm once again going to use woods, but to change it up from spruce, I might, stripped dark oak and stripped spruce. There's my problem. Since it's a starter base, we're not going to be using stripped wood. We're going to be using this type of stuff. So if I just... stop doing that. Start building it up like this. And I'm just going to try to get the bottom floor in first, before I try doing anything more. So let's grab gradient from deep slate to stone. Maybe put some mossy in there. What's the gradient from that? I think it was deep slate. Where's tough? Just plain old tough. There it is. Because that's the gradient from that to that. Wait, hold on, I have it over here. Oh, I went straight from... Okay, that's not actually a good gradient. Let's just see if this is a good gradient or not. Oh wait, since it's a starter base, it wouldn't actually be that. It would be cobbled deep slate. They wouldn't have silk touch yet. Maybe. Something more like that. A 4-block gradient is fine, maybe throw in a little bit of mossy. But of course, the bottom layer right here will be a layer of deep slate and deep slate brick. We'll worry about the door later. Oh, don't make that. Okay, now this side. Have a small extension. You walk in here, chanting setup's there, storage is there. Now we can start kind of doing this type stuff, where the deep slate, cobbled deep slate goes on top of the deep slate brick. Oh, I should do that over here as well, before I forget. I think that this is just a loft area. Okay, and then we can get rid of this. Walk in, okay. And yes, we do that. This. Now, every once in a while we're gonna have that happen, so that there has to be one more layer of deep slate. And where that's not at is where I'm going to put tough blocks. I feel like, that's fine. Let's just put this here and see how it looks on the outside. And if it looks bad, I'll replace the tough with something else. One thing I learned is lighter to darker gradients make it look like the bottom have more structure. Yeah, that looks fine. It's not overbearing, intense, or anything like that. I will have to put some windows in, maybe right here, or on the upper area, which I will actually section off right here. Oh, I should put pillars here. That's a good idea. Maybe just on that one. And have that one be exposed with, let's just put a spruce floor in. Polished deep slate wall, just to make it look fancier since it's on the interior. Go. This. Oh. Keep misplacing blocks. Don't like doing that, but it happens sometimes. Then we'll fill in this back like that. So we'll have all the stone on the bottom. Then we'll actually change it up to be stripped. I want something that's not too crazy of a color change. Maybe we will just go for stripped spruce. Eh. Lighter on the top always looks better. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's actually add this here. Let's do some... I need stairs first. Grab some deep slate brick stairs. Go like this. Then we'll put a pressure plate on this flooring, which I will actually have be spruce blocks like that. Then the door. We'll go for a nice spruce door as well. A lot of spruce. I don't like doing that, but it seems right. Okay, now we have to actually add in the walls. So we're going to go to the wall section, deep slate brick walls, and maybe the slabs instead of stairs. Stone slabs, yeah. Something like that, just a very simple design. Grab some more stairs, just put them off like that. Oh, hold on, that's a good idea. Let me add cobble deep slate to the sides, like this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's grab pressure plate, spruce, since it's a spruce floor. We go in here. We'll keep the interior undone for now, since I like doing those later in the build. Okay, so this will be fence right here, diagonal, maybe extrude it one more block. Okay. I feel like a window would be useful on this wall. Also looks like a mishmash of blocks. I can solve that. Can I actually? Whoops. Where can I put something on this wall to make it not look like a terrible design choice? Let's just fill that block in. Because I just want something on the outside, not something crazy. Maybe I'll decorate this wall once I finish the actual structure of the house. Hold on, actually I want that to be up. Oh. Okay. And we'll actually widen it. To have it be kind of like that. And then we'll build this up 3 blocks. Since this is a loft and I want the roof to be not gigantic, I actually don't quite want such a big, like, upper area. So I think it might be a half slab there. So 1, 2, 3, 3.5 blocks of a roof, maybe. Because I could just put these blocks here like that. And make this side of the roof be a little bit shallower compared to this side. Yeah, okay. That actually seems alright. We're going to do this. And I'm actually just going to fill in this area first before I do anything with it, like add windows. I'll complete the walls before I add the windows. Because then that's when I can actually see where I want the windows to be. Oh, come on, there we go. Now, I think I want the interior to have what, some spruce stairs as the interior. Nothing too crazy. Do just something like, nope, something like this. Maybe some spruce slabs. Oh, we have to go to the slab section. Actually, put spruce trapdoors in the middle, then spruce slabs to make it still look like it's kind of sloping up. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Okay. Then we can... Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. That's good enough. Let's start adding in the roof. I think I really want the roof to maybe be wood or light stone. What would a roof be made of? I kind of want to use cobble and mossy cobble for the roof. Maybe some stone brick for the bottom. I don't know why. Just feel like it would match good for this build. Sprinkle in a little bit of cobble. Then we can move on to this type of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Since I don't really want this roof to be too tall compared to the other one, I think this will actually be fine. And just because I'm crazy, and since this is a starter base, I'm going to put those there, so that whenever you need something, you can just do that. So that's kind of a partial interior. Let's pretend like the moss spread from the top of the roof. Just one block there. Now let's grab some slabs. Cobble slabs. Those type of stuff. Let's actually do something like this. Yeah. Maybe actually put an indent there. Should I do that? I'll keep it there for now. But then I can do this. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, do I want it to be to extend? I could do that. Make it extend a little bit outside. You know what? Yeah, that looks good enough. I'm actually going to add a little bit more detail, like put some moss there. Instead of just always being moss blocks, it'll be like that. Okay. I finished that roofing area. Now I just need to get into this side. Now I might copy off what I did over here. Maybe. And actually extend out these pillars like this at the top. Just so I have an excuse to make the roof more fantasy style. Now we're gonna do this. Just put stone brick. Now, did I do this correct? Can I actually figure out how I want to do this? Or did over here, if I oh, okay, so that's what I did. I used the exterior ones as support beams. Then I went across like that. So actually it should be more like this. Or actually more like this. Oops. Let's grab, not that, I need this. There we go. Just so it's a little bit more detail. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. Okay, Well, I figured out how I want to do it. Oh, whoops. Now, I don't know how tall I want it to be, but I think maybe something a little taller than this. So I want the middle, because I did make a middle on this, I think. Yes, I did. Okay. I want the middle to be about this height. So not an overly fantasy style, just not not super tall like that one. Since I'm taking this one as like just a starter base someone built. Throw in some cobble, mossy cobble next to mossy stone brick, next to normal stone brick, cobble, cobble, mossy cobble, mossy stone, cobble, stone brick, stone brick. Okay. Now this is where it's going to get weird, because I could just flip that over like that, make that connect. Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll do mossy stone brick to mossy cobble, then back into this. Flip it that way. Okay. It's a little weird, so I think I'll actually do that. So that seems like it's being supported a little there. Now I have that across. All I have to do is figure out how to get it up to that area up there. Mossy cobble, cobble. Stone brick. Mossy. Just do stuff like that. Now, what is this? Can I just build up like that to that area? I could. Or I could put a block here and then make a alternating pattern. There's 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Because then it intersects like that. Okay. I have that idea. That's a good one. I'm going to make that mossy. Because I'm kind of wanting to fade out the stone brick by the top. But it's still going to be there, just not as much. Let's add that. This is always the longest part. And I know I'm most likely not going to get to the interior on this part. I will do the interior in the next episode, which makes a lot more sense because the interior will actually just be a short thing, then I could build a small thing on the other side. Let's do this. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, where's my mossy? I need mossy stone. There we go. That's not mossy stone. Then I can put stairs on top of that. Nope. Yeah, I think that's actually good enough. It doesn't need to be insane with detail or anything. Just build something that you're proud of. Oh, why am I placing blocks? Let's put just regular cobblestone there. look like this. Mossy stone, regular stone, then cobblestone, mossy stone, do stuff like this. Now I'm going to finish this wall, kind of like that. It's not going to be a great build right now. I will finish it in the next episode, because I am running out of time. This is the slowest part always. It's just detailing. Go a little bit faster. Oh, I'm getting messages. Hold on. I have to finish this. I can't leave it unfinished. Or I have to finish at least the outside. So I'll look at those messages later. Where's my stone brick? There it is. On the outside, it's probably gonna still look like garbage, which I'm fine with right now. But later I'm really gonna have to fix it up. Do stuff like that. Let's go speed run this side. Okay. That is the base of the build this time. In the next episode, I will be doing the exterior, as in detailing the exterior and finishing the interior. I know this is a 30-minute video, it took a while. Sorry for not fully completing the build, but it would take me probably another 20-ish minutes. This is what I've got so far. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.